you said earlier about you weren't canceled on Martha's Vineyard until you defended Trump. And I want to pick up on that point as we sort of wrap up, because it's interesting. Earlier, you also said at the time when you were, when you were involved with Jeffrey Epstein professionally, socially, in different ways, you saw he had all of these powerful acquaintances, all of these people, all of the powerful scientists, the Steven Pinkers of the world, Bill Gates. People had sort of flocked to Jeffrey Epstein because he was seen as a benefactor.
Steve Pinker didn't like him. He never got along with him.
Sure, but still, people affiliating with Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, we all went to seminars that were conducted at the Harvard University.
Sure.
There were like 15 people going to these seminars, including the president of the university and Nobel Prize winners.
Right. That's exactly my point.
I look forward to these seminars. They were very, very thoughtful and enjoyable.
That's exactly my point. Yeah. So it's interesting then that part of what allowed Epstein to fly under the radars of people who were affiliating with him was those powerful affiliations with others. It was the fact that he was running in elite circles.
Under the radar? That would put him over the radar.
And
his
yet
affiliation
it
with others. It didn't. Look, he was affiliated with Bill Clinton very closely. He flew Bill Clinton around the world. Nobody knew about this. It wasn't that he was able to fly under the radar because people like Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton is pictured getting a massage from a young woman. I mean, Bill Clinton, if Bill Clinton didn't know the extent of it, I'm open to that idea. But Bill Clinton has pictured himself getting a massage from a woman who sure looks underage. And if she's not, she's certainly close to it. But the point is,
I never heard about that. I can tell you that I was at Caroline Kennedy's house having dinner with Bill Clinton when he was president, and a phone call came in, and it was Jeffrey Epstein. And he was on the phone with Epstein at Caroline Kennedy's house for about, 20 minutes. A lot of people were affiliating with Epstein because of his charitable contributions and his academic work, but nobody, as far as I know, knew about this. Again, the same woman accused Al Gore of being on Epstein's island. We now have categorical evidence he wasn't. She also said that Bill Clinton was on the island having dinner with underage girls and that he was flown there by Ghislaine Maxwell, who had just gotten a pilot's license, as if the Secret Service would ever allow a president or a former president
to fly. But they could get him on the phone in a minute's notice. It's still pretty. Okay, so if some of it is not true, but it's still incredible for a lot of us that he had this level of access to so many famous people, powerful people, to the president of the United States.
And it was all cut off the minute he was accused. As soon as he was accused, almost everybody cut off their relations because they didn't know. You could say the same thing.
You still went to his house after he got out of prison.
Say it again?
You did still provide legal advice. You went to his mansion after he got out of prison.
If I got a call from him from hell today, I would still provide legal advice. I'm obligated to. I was his lawyer. The legal advice I provided had to do solely with the deal that was made and the implications of the deal. I'm sorry, I'm not like the doctor in Cambridge who walked away from a patient in the middle of an operation. That's not the way I practice law, and that's not the way any decent person practices law.